Good evening and welcome everybody. I'm Grady Mathews along with Buddy the Rifleman Hall. And Buddy, what a great match we have in store, starting with Efren Reyes.
It's a good one to start with. It's probably the greatest player ever came out of the Philippines. This figures to be a good match, and Ralph is I can't begin to tell you how well he's playing.
Well, I paid him the ultimate compliment earlier when I described him. Yeah, I described him as Buddy Hall, like he really has no weaknesses. He's not quite as well known maybe as Earl Strickland or Efren Reyes yet. In my view, he's certainly in their category.
Well, Germany, I think he's from Germany, Ralph. And by far the best German player that I've ever seen.
Oh, they've got some other ones over there. Oliver Ortmann, Thomas Engert.
Yeah, I like Ralph's 9-ball game over all those guys.
Well, at any rate, we're down to 3 players. We began with 88. This is Barry Behrman. Of course, he's the host and promoter of the long-running U.S. Open. This is his first U.S. Masters. And a fine affair it has been right from the beginning. This is a race to 13. I forgot to mention that. Once they got down to 16 players, they went to a little longer race.
Boom. That's the break I like here, guys. Oh, I think the 1 doesn't go. A 3 just eased up there enough to maybe where you can play the 3, but not the 1.
I don't believe he can play the 3 comfortably either. And I don't see a terrific safety either. Nothing easy about this.
He was looking real hard at that 1. Maybe it has a chance.
Well, if it can go, he's close enough to it, he can make a nice, accurate hit. I never could see much looking from, the other end of the shot. Some guys can. Maybe their peripheral vision is better than mine. Well, here we go. Nice shot. Nice shot.
Very nice.
Now he's got a nice angle here just to float one rail across the table. He wants to make sure he stays above the 4-ball, which is on the lower right-hand side rail. Good shot, good shot.
Well, he's playing great. This figures to be a good match.
It does indeed. Earl is the only undefeated player left in the tournament. He just defeated Efren 13-10. The winner of this match earns the dubious right of facing Earl in the finals. Well, he won't worry about it being on the rail. He'll just pull it back a few inches.
Yeah, he's going to have to take a hard shot on the 5. When I say hard shot, maybe a hard shot, maybe not a hard shot, but
I like using kind of a level cue and just going 2 natural rails here. Just hit it a little bit harder.
A little bit of right-hand English. Play the 6 up in the corner, probably.
Yeah, that would be fine. He's got a gorgeous stroke anyway.
Yeah, he's playing the 6 in the corner. He needed to get a little higher.
He might have gotten a bad angle here. I don't know that he can draw the cue ball back and stay on the right side of the 9-ball. Well, he's not taking any time, so I'm guessing that he can do that. Oh, beautiful. Nice shot. Nice shot. No problem here. As Souquet is going to adopt a 1-game-to-0 advantage.
Yeah, he's adapted a lot of Rempe's mannerisms. Yeah, like the way he walks up to the table and the way he walks around and looks at things, the speed of his play. He reminds you a whole lot of Rimpey except for the stroke. And I think he even tried to copy that a little bit. He's got a similar stroke, but it's a little different bridge.
Well, Rimpey started going to Europe much earlier than the rest of us American players. Mm-hmm. Efren's moving his chair a bit as he waits.
Yeah.
His first turn at the table.
I don't blame him for doing it. If I would, had I been him, I would have done that when he played Earl.
Okay, why? What?
I would just moved it down away from the cameras and stuff.
Oh. All right, here we go. Game number 2 in this all-important match.
Came up dry that time.
Well,
no,
he
made the 4. He made the 4 and the 6.
Well, buddy, I see lots of problems with this rack. I'll show you on the telestrator here. The 2-7 are right here, but the billiard isn't on. The combination isn't on. Now, he can see part of this 1 ball, but I think he's going to have to play some kind of safety.
I don't see him even. I don't. He can see the 1?
He can shoot right between the 5 and 8, I believe. I don't know how much of it he can hit. I think maybe only the left side of it.
Well, you know, if I could do that, I might would play the 1. I might would bank the 1 right straight back.
Well, if he does that, he can break out the 2-7.
And if he hits below the 2, he can probably make the 7. If he hits a rail below the 2.
Well, no, I think it's more of a cut than you think it is. Maybe not.
Maybe. Well, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Here, looking at this, it looks.
We'll know in a minute. This is certainly worth a little extra scrutiny.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your tournament. It's early June in Metropolis, Illinois.
June 6th through the 10th. Scott Smith, my tournament director. It's called the Superman Classic. It's the first. And it's a $25,000 added with a $150 entry fee. And we're hoping that it'll turn out well. We're trying to give somewhere in the neighborhood between 10 and 11,000 for first. With a full field, it'll be 11,000. And we're hoping to get a full field.
Well, you probably will. And if you're Efren here, this is tough.
Well, he's going to try to go right into it, isn't he?
Well, the 9's kind of in the way. The 9 and the 8. If he goes short enough to go around the 9, he misses the balls. I think.
You get it pretty long. Whoa.
I didn't think he could do that.
Whoa. Now, is the bank on?
Well, the bank will go, and that's probably his best shot because there isn't much of a safety here.
Only safety I see is just crossing over the 2.
Right.
And dropping over behind the 8 and 9.
But there's a big opening between the 8 and 9 there, too.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you might as well go ahead and go for this, but let's see.
I don't know which one's the best shot. If he went for the 2.
Nice shot, nice shot. Meanwhile, he either has to go around the table 4 rails or bank to 3. I kind of like banking a 3 up by the 7 because you got sideboards.
You know how Eddie Kelly used to shoot this shot? He'd hit it with a low right-hand English and try to kill his rock down here. Hit it with that slide stroke.
Yeah, but this is
he hit a low inside. Oh, he banked it. His pocket's not that big, Efren. It's big, but it's not that big.
Well, actually, that turned out all right. Now, he might have a shot. If I see it correctly, buddy, I'll show you on the telestrator here. I believe he can hit this thick. 1, 2, and here. And just let the cue ball kind of die right in there with maybe a bit of a high ball.
I say that's about all he has. That shot's just about all he has. The thing he may do with this shot when he hits it, though, is that the 3 may hit the 7. And what happens from there, I have no idea. No idea, as they say back home.
Well, he can miss it, though. It takes a good hit. And that's assuming that he can hit the 3 straight ahead.
Yeah, and hopefully the 3's not frozen. If the 3's frozen, if he hits it straight ahead, it's a double kiss.
Right. I like a high ball. I wouldn't try to stick it with a bit of draw. That's too tough. Well, that's not going to work.
No.
Although, this isn't easy. He's got to hit this with a really smooth stroke and come over 1 rail for the 5 ball in the same pocket that he's going to play the 3 ball in. You can't hit it too hard or he catches the point of the side pocket or scratches. He's nice speed like that. Good shot. Now just up in the middle of the table.
Yep. He's the best inside cue ball player I've ever seen.
Yes, he is that. Hey, you notice that balls don't ever skid when he uses inside English. At least I've never seen one. He can either play to get in the middle of the table or he can go 2 rails with the inside English again. That's the shot I like. Just go ahead and accept a little bit longer shot. Now he'll go 2 rails around the 8 with a little right English. Just like this. Good shot. Now he needs Black's only pocketing the 8 and 9 to tie this great match up. And that is indeed going to be our score, 1 game each. I want to talk early on about this quality ACCUSTATS staff. We've got Pete and Pat Fleming, Julian Robertson and Dean Gupton, as always, our ever expert cameramen, and they do many other things wonderfully too. Sean Robertson, this is his first outing with the ACCUSTATS staff, and Merlin Glowdeck. And last but not least is us, I guess.
Yeah, that's it. We're the 2 in the chute.
Well, it has always been a wonderful crew. I mean, through all the trials and tribulation of traveling around with a lot of equipment, which you and I have been spared, we didn't have to do that. Well, he's coming up dry. Nothing on the break. All right, let's show everybody if they can't quite see it. This is the 2 ball. Even if he banks the 1 across side, there's no way to get on the 2 ball. So I look for him to play safe here. And the safety I like, buddy, is thinning this 1. You can put it here or here, doesn't matter, here, and down in this area for the cue ball. Right. Or maybe over in there.
But try to miss the 3.
Right.
With a cue ball.
That's not his only safety. He's got others.
Right. I like just banking the 1 over by the 6 and bringing the cue ball down on this side of the 3 too.
Okay.
I like that. He shot your shot. Problem with that is he could go in a hole. He could make the line too.
Well, it just looked to me like he had a lot of things to put the cue ball behind. Now here, Efren is great at this type of situation. I think we'll see him try to make the 7 ball.
Yeah.
I'm going to show it. Yeah, let me show it on the monitor here. I think he's going to play to go 1 rail, hit the high side of the 1, and pocket the 7 ball.
Yeah, carry the 1 and the cue ball to the end rail.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's what he tried to do. He didn't quite get it in there. But meanwhile, he left this real tough. Ralph can't make this in the side, I don't think. If he plays it in the corner, he can't get on the 2 ball. This is a tough shot. But he's got some other options. There's some safeties here. The 3 ball's in the way of banking the 1 ball, 1 rail into the 9 ball.
I'll say one thing. They keep it cool enough for the players. You could just about hang meat in here right now, couldn't you?
Well, when Julian and Dean have anything to do with the setting of the temperature, believe me, it's freezer degrees. You could hang meat. It doesn't have any kind of 4-rail safety on the 1 ball because the 2 and 8 ball are in the way.
I don't guess he can make it.
No,
He's got to play it down here.
This is tough.
He has nothing. Just 3 rail it out of there. Follow the cue ball all the way to the end rail. Play it 2 rails behind that 8 and 2.
Yeah, I was looking at that. That's not a bad shot. And I would want to get it short enough to not go 2 rails into the 8. And it wouldn't be the end of the world if it hit the 5.
Well, that's a nice touch there.
Oh, that's a great shot. Now he's got sideboards for the 2-8 combination.
Yeah.
Well, this guy is smooth as silk anyway.
Yeah, he plays good. I see the way he walks. He walks like Rimpey. I think he's copied Rimpey's walk.
Yeah. Or they might have both been to see the proctologist. You never know.
Yeah, maybe. He used to come over to the United States and stay with Rimpey too when he was just a kid taking the game up.
Yeah. Well, there's got a lot of ways to play this, but I kind of just like the run out.
Yeah, I do too. I don't think I like playing the 3 on that side. There but a 9, huh? I don't like that if he has another choice.
Well, he can play the 2 ball in the corner and play position for the 3 ball in the lower right-hand corner. That's not a bad way to do it. Or he's got a slight angle to draw this back, playing the 2 on the side, I think. Yeah, he's fine. Although for a right-handed player who's not tall, this is not the easiest of shots to reach, if you need to do anything English-wise. Watch how he's got to straddle the table. Now that's fine. Now low right English. Just make the ball. You could even be a little out of line on the 5 ball and be fine.
Right. Oh, man.
We had a little more angle on the 4 than I thought, but he's fine. Got a big pocket here. Just shoot and stop pretty much like that. Good shot. All he's got to do here is just make the 6 ball. Maintain a slight angle. Now he'll just use low right English and go to the side rail and let the right hand English spin him down towards the 9 ball.
Yep.
Just like this. Good shot.
Perf. As we say back home, perf.
Yeah. All right, our score is going to be 2-1 advantage Souquet.
Well, Efren's not used to that. He's been behind all day.
Yeah, he sure has. Well, I'm a little worried. I thought maybe these 2 guys would be barking at each other. No.
Oh, no. These guys, they never say a word.
I know. I'm just kidding. Yes. All right. We got Jeff White from Canada. He's a wonderful player. Kim Davenport, World Championship 9-ball speed. So is Danny Harriman, Alex Pagalayan, John Cachero, Steve Knight, who played great here this week, Jeremy Jones, and then Alex again. No weaklings, all world champions.
I thought he lost to Stevie Knight, 13-12.
Well, apparently not.
Wow, he came from behind that match. See, I got it. I was told out there he lost 13-12.
He lost to Alex 13-9. But there's not a weakling in that bunch. All right, here we go. Game number 4. Oh, look at that. Good hit on the 1 ball. He stopped in the middle
break,
of the table.
but he come up dry.
I wonder why that
safe.
is. Yeah, you got it safe. Sometimes when you stop that cue ball in the middle of the table, something doesn't go on the break. And oftentimes you can make a bad hit and make something.
Right.
All right. If he decides to roll out here, which is probably his best option, where do you roll out to? Or maybe not. Maybe I like going to the end rail here. I'll show you.
I like just kicking at it.
Well, I'll show you what I like.
Okay.
End rail, one here with the, and just keep the cue ball down in that range.
Right, he's playing it straight in.
Oh, he's curving it. Okay. Oh, nice shot. Nice shot. Now, buddy, you know we talk about these guys who are possessed of great jump shot capability. Efren is marvelously talented at the masse.
Yeah. He shoots a jump shot too, but he shoots it with a level stroke. I don't understand his jump shot, but it jumps.
Oh, I have to see that.
He does it with a level stroke.
Well, maybe that'll come up in this match, and I can learn something. He's got to draw this back far enough to be able to get on the 5-ball. All right, this is all right, but this isn't the easiest. Here's what he's going to have to do. He's going to have to use low left. As he makes the 4, come over here and spin back about in that range for the 5-ball.
Oh, I think he should have popped that one. Went ahead and hit it.
I think he wanted to, and I think he lost his balance because he was stretching a little bit when he hit it.
Do you follow this or do you draw it, Grady?
Well, I kind of like drawing it. I just think it's easier to make the shot. Nice shot, nice shot. You just can't quite hit it with the crispness with follow that you can draw on a shot of that nature. Now, I just try to make this. You can't control the exact direction that the cue ball comes back. That's beautiful. Now, he's got a nice angle to play position for the 8-ball rather than the combination. He decided to go ahead and play for the combination.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy combo if you just don't drop below it.
Okay, we're tied up 2 games apiece, and it's a great match so far.
Can you hit that shot that easy? That combination?
No, but I don't hit it much harder than that. When I teach, I tell my students, you know, if you have to play a combination, one of the things you want to do is hit it the speed that gives you the best chance. So you don't want to hit it too hard. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Here's Efren's victims. Putnam, who's a very good player. Victor Ignacio, who's a wonderful 9-ball player. Teddy Garahan from New England, or New Jersey, actually, who plays great. Cachero, Tommy Kennedy, Jeremy Jones, and then he lost to Earl Strickland. So he's having a great tournament, too.
Cachero's been both their victims. He was a victim of both of them players.
Well, he did not make a ball on the break. Now, I, for one, would be thinking about moving my break position because he hasn't had the best action so far.
Maybe move it. You're right. I hate this shot.
Well, you know what I've learned to do with this shot? I'll tell you what I like with it. I like low right, 1, 2, and out and here. And if I happen to catch the 8, it's not the end of the world. That gives me my best action to make the ball without risk of scratching.
Right.
Just like that. Nice shot.
Yeah, he hit it really well. Well, he's got a nice sounding cue. His cue sounds really solid.
Yeah, that did sound good, didn't it?
Does he play with Josh East or Josh West?
I have no idea.
It's a Josh, but I don't know which one.
Well, he's in good shape here. Pretty much just stop the ball or go forward a little if you want. Good shot. Look what he's doing. Right hand, he's going to see, can I reach it from there? And if I did have to use the bridge, is it still easy? Doesn't want to leave any contingency to chance. So he can reach this, so he can just draw this back a little bit. He'll obtain a quality angle on the 5-ball to get on the 6. Low with maybe a touch of left English. Good shot. It's a Josh East, Pat Fleming informs us. That's Danny James. He's been here this week, and talking with everybody. I think he displayed out in the corridors. And this is a nice angle to get, good on the 7 ball. You just come back one natural angle with low left English. Now I think we'll see him play this 8 ball in the corner. Low left English and come out 1 rail. Perfect. All right, it is indeed going to go to 3-2, Souquet. And while we wait for Scott Smith to rack the balls, I've got a new book out. It's called Bet High and Kiss Low, and it's X-rated, has some bad language in it, so if that offends you, please don't purchase it. But if you are interested in it, you can see how to order it at the end of this quality ACCUSTATS tape. And Jerry Forsyth, who's a funny guy anyway, he told me earlier, he said, I got it figured out what I've been doing wrong. He said, I was betting low and kissing high. I remember when Jerry had the misfortune to draw you in a tournament, and he said, when he saw you, he said, I'm surprised you showed up.
We played for 5th place over in the Carolinas.
You did?
Yeah, at a seniors event.
I always like, especially nowadays, watch where my opponents break from. And if they're getting great results, I like to go over there too. That's why when I practice, I break from different positions on the table.
I'm going to practice Earl's break. The long bridge.
You're saying a long bridge, but not a big follow-through.
Right.
All right. Here's the ACCUSTAT current numbers. Souquet at a sizzling 936, Reyes 882. Now, buddy, this is tough here because the 4 ball comes into play if he tries to thin this ball and play safe.
I believe that's what he's doing, though, isn't it? He's just got so many things up there as blockers.
Well, that's a nice shot.
He can hit it. I mean, he can 1 rail. He might even make it. He left him a shot at this. He kicked 1 rail above the side.
Yeah, why don't you show everybody what you're talking about here, because...
Yeah, he just come straight down this way to this area right here, and then try to knock the 1 in here, and the cue ball float on over here, which is...
that's what he's looking
shot's
at.
on.
I like hitting this shot with no English at all.
0, right. Because with a high ball, it kind of stretches out anyway. He doesn't trust it. Hard to trust.
Yeah, well, this is a tough shot. See, the 6 is a little bit in the way of where I'd want to go.
I don't think he'll touch the 6.
No, I don't either. But I'm saying that
he's going all the way down. He's going to kick safe. He's not going to try to make it. No, what's he doing?
I don't know. It looks like he's...
That shortens it. He's liable to miss the whole ball doing it that way. No, he tried to go all the way down and just draw his ball. He had no chance to do anything that way.
Well, if I'm Efren here, I'm going to put him on top of the 6 ball, maybe.
I'm going to try to run out.
Well, you think he's got an angle to make it in the side? Of course, I'd rather run out.
He's got a shot to shoot it right in, and then he'll have to play his position off of the 4. He shoots the 3 in, nip the 4, and go up table.
Well, he's looking now to see if he can make the 2 ball and get down to the table. He's got to be a little higher up than where the 1 ball is if the cue ball's on the rail, because he can't miss hitting the 4 ball.
I think that's what he don't like it.
Well, I don't either. That's why it didn't look natural to me at all.
I like to shoot the 1 in.
Okay, well, let's see. That looks like what he's going to do. So I like this. I like hitting the 1 ball out of there and the cue ball to the rail and right up here. So I'm going to try to freeze him on the 6.
Well, I think he's going to. That's not a bad shot, but I think he's going to try to run out. All you got to do is make the one.
All right,
Bounce off the rail just a little bit, kiss off the 4, going back up table. He's, unless he gets unlucky with position. If he gets unlucky with position here, then.
Well, he made a great shot. He can. I think he can completely miss the 4
He
here.
may be able to. The worst he could do is nip it.
Can't he do this, buddy, in the pocket and up this way
Maybe.
with the cue ball?
Maybe.
Oh, he played it off the 4 like you talked about earlier, but that wasn't easy.
Got unlucky, I think.
I think he can see that.
Yeah, he's got a shot.
It's hard to tell with him. He's inscrutable.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't have a shot. Maybe he has a bank across the corner.
Well, he twists these kind of shots pretty well, too. I mean, if he doesn't have much of a ball to go around.
He makes about 95 to 98% of these cross corner, too.
Yeah.
Playing one pocket, he very seldom ever misses. That's.
He's just curving it a little bit. Good shot, good shot. Now, he can go 2 rails around the 9 and 7 here. I like that better than loading this up with inside English, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I could go between the 9 and 6, you mean?
No, right, well, yeah. There, I mean, right around the 9 and 7, and between the 6, 7, however you want to phrase it.
Oh, I see what you're. Yeah. We're both right.
Yeah. Now
That's unusual, isn't it? We think we can both be right.
Listen. You're not like Cardone. When you emit pocket billiard wisdom, everybody listens. He's so silly that, and he's never wrong. You know. All right. Anyway, to get back to basics here.
Billy thought he was wrong once, but he was mistaken about that.
Yeah. Does he have enough room to punch it out a little bit?
I think he's going to play it to sides. There you go. I believe he's fine.
Well, he can play this in the corner or the side.
Which do you like?
Well, I like both of these. If I have room to bridge it comfortably, I like the side, but this is fine, too. And over to the side rail and back out a little like this. I think you can see that corner sometimes better on that kind of shot. Don't you miss it in the side pocket occasionally when you try to do that?
Yes. Sometimes you can.
Well, it's ever more interesting, as we suspected at the outset.
A little something to bridge off from there.
Well, he doesn't miss these. I've never seen him miss one of these. We're going to be tied up 3 each.
Billiards number 6 after 6 games. The match is tied 3 games apiece.
Even when he's dogging a little bit, I don't see him miss those.
Yeah, a lot of these guys are real hard to beat even when they are dogging it.
Right. Race to 13, as aforementioned. We've got game number 7 pending and upcoming. Now he's going to try one more time from over here. Yeah, this time he made a ball. And he's got a nice cross-side bank.
Yeah, I think it. The only problem I see is the 6. Well, and naturally this bank. The only problem I see is the 6. He might take care of that right here. Just bump off the rail a little bit, shoot the 4 in, hit the 9 with the cue ball, and la-di-da. Oh, well.
I like to get on the end rail down there by the 5 ball to get position on the 6 the best way. But now he's going to have to come out one rail here with low right English. Like this.
I don't like this.
No, this is tough. I don't either. But since he got here, I will show you what I do like. This ball goes here, and it goes here. So I like coming one rail up here and just get in that range somewhere.
I think he's coming around 2 rails, isn't he?
Well, maybe.
See, he played it the hard way. He was playing for the corner. He drew a line for us.
Where he wanted to be. Well, now he needs to make this. And you cannot exactly control the cue ball on this shot. Depends on how thickly you contact the 9.
Do you hit this with a low ball?
I really like
center
it.
ball?
I like it just below center ball, touch of right English.
Because you want to play the 7 right up there where he's at, right?
Yeah, and I don't want much cue ball movement here either. I just go all out to make this ball like this, and I take what I get.
He overcut it and got away with that pocket. There's accepted some balls today.
Yeah, we have seen some that were sloppily struck, that's for sure. Now I might go up and just play this in the side with this angle.
If he can miss that point, yeah. I would too, because he doesn't want to be down there without the bottom of the cue ball.
I liked that.
He overhit it a little bit.
Yeah, he got a bit awkward here.
He overhit it.
Can he go down to the end rail to the right side of the 9 ball and then back
so.
up like this? Yeah, he's fine. Well, our score is going to be 4-3 favor of Efren Reyes. Good shot, good shot.
Reyes wins game number 7 after 7 games. The score is Mr. Reyes 4, Mr. Souquet 3.
It's amazing how quick this room shrinks, isn't it?
Yeah, they do a good job condensing everything. We were down to 2 tables for this afternoon's play, and now down to 1 table, and they just kind of shrunk it up, made it more of an amphitheater type effect. He didn't hit that too hard.
No, he's playing the 1 on the side now. He made it 2 times in a row.
Now this is an interesting shot. I can't see cutting at this ball. The bank, either way, the possibility of being snookered on the 3 ball is immense.
I don't know what he's looking at. What's he looking at?
Well, I don't know.
Is that his position line? Was that his position line he was looking at?
Well, there's no way that he can send a cue ball. As I see it, he's only got 2 choices: to cut at it or bank at it. And I don't see a good safety. You know, these shots like this, I am tempted to move the cue ball 1 inch or so straight ahead and tempt my opponent to take the shot. No, sure, I don't care if he does. And if I have to shoot it, at least I have a little better bridging of the shot.
At least you have a cue ball.
Yeah. All right, he's going to push.
He's going to bump the 3 over against the 9, is what he's looking at. Why?
I'm taking this and going rail first if there's
Why,
room. I'll show you what I like here, buddy, and I think you see the same thing. You go rail first, and after you hit the 2 ball and make it, the cue ball comes out right about this range here, and you got a nice shot on the 3 ball there.
Well, that's actually stiff enough where he can go all the way up. So he can shoot. He can come into the rail here, hitting the two, knocking the two in, and the cue ball traveled this line.
Okay.
But he's looking at your shot. He's just gonna. He's not gonna use much cue ball. If he makes it, he wants to be assured of having something. So yeah, he's just gonna use it a little. He's gonna have to go to the end rail whether he wants to or not.
I don't think it goes to the end rail unless
He's got to go to the end rail. He won't have a shot if he don't.
all right, well, let's see. It looks to me like it goes a hair wider than that, but you may be right.
See, he still doesn't have a shot.
Well, he went through the ball.
He hit it pretty full anyway, but
Yeah,
he still
he
doesn't have a shot.
No, and in fact, he doesn't have a good kick either.
I don't believe you can see the edge of it.
Well, I'll show you the shot I like here. He may not shoot this. This is a rare kick. Shoot it this way. I like hitting before the side here with some left fingers. 1, 2, thick hit on the 3, and kind of kill the cue ball in this range.
Yeah.
That spin, quite a bit of left English will lengthen it out, and he'll hit the 3 ball.
He may come right across the top of it and just rest the cue ball right in against the 9. Just go one rail at it. Now he shot your shot.
Oh, how hard luck is that? He doesn't get a rail. He hit it perfectly. All right, now, buddy, the problem he has here is the 5 and 8. I'll show you on the monitor. If I can get it to come on here. Well, the 5 and 8 are tied up by the left-hand side pocket.
Looks like he'll play the 5 right where he's standing. Wouldn't you think?
Yeah, yeah. And that's what he's got, a nice angle to, well, you know what I like here? And I've watched you play lots of games in my life. I like drawing it over to here and out a little bit.
I do too.
Like this. That's the best way to get the proper speed control on that shot.
That's the only way to get the proper speed control. It's you have something. You have a guideline.
Sure. Now you twist it in a little bit. And boy, he's playing along awfully nicely here.
Yeah, he's wanting another shot at Earl.
Well, he may get it if he continues at this pace. Now he could play position for either side here. Now he'll go down to the end rail and back up, I think. Just like this. That's a nice shot.
Yep. He has a good cue ball.
I think we'll see him load this up with inside English maybe and go one rail over, put the cue ball right down on the end rail. Okay, use the other English. Now that's risky. All right, it's stopping.
I think he takes a lot of chances. But he plays so well, you know.
Okay, 5-3, Efren Reyes.
Fellas, I believe it's cold in here.
Well, everybody says that. We want to take a minute and let our kind host and promoter say a few words, Barry Behrman. Barry, thanks for the great event, and thanks for joining us.
Grady, it's great to see you, as always, and the light game over here to my side.
No, I don't have time for a 9-ball game after the telecast. Oh, is that what you said?
Oh, no.
No, one pocket. It was one pocket.
Oh, all right. Well, that's
I'm
even
sorry.
worse.
Are y'all making a game here?
No, we want to be talking about you.
I'll be making a game after about 18 drinks tonight. I'll be lying like a dog.
No, anyway, this is a quality event. Everybody's having a great time here this week.
Thank you, Grady. It's the first time is always special, and I'm so happy with the turnout of the quality of players. Yes, we had 86 players, which was 200 less than the Open, but I remember 5 years ago, I had 100 players at the U.S. Open, and last year we had 286.
Well, you're happy enough with this to keep it going. You've already got plans in the works for next year?
Grady, absolutely. I'm going to cut it from 7 days to a 5-day event. I think the players and fans alike will both enjoy that, and my staff as well. And players meeting will be Tuesday night. We'll start playing on Wednesday and conclude on Sunday. And it will be limited to 128 players only for the Masters next year. Of course, the U.S. Open this year will be open to 310 max, but next year's Masters will be 128 players.
What are your exact dates on the U.S. Open again?
Yeah, exact dates, September 10th through the 16th, right here in this building. Play begins on Monday. Players meeting is Sunday night, the 9th of September, and it runs a week long.
Well, I've already got it marked on my calendar.
The players' meeting's on the 9th?
Yes.
Play starts on the 10th?
Right. And for the Masters next year, the dates will be April 24th through the 28th. 5 days. And, with 128 player max, first place will be $25,000. I believe we'll fill it up, considering the fact that it is 128 only. And first place will be $25,000. We'll pay off 32 places.
Question for you.
Yes, sir.
Everybody that wins the Masters, is it going to be like the U.S. Open?
100%. Yes, their entrance fee will be paid for life.
You're a good man, Barry.
And of course, we'll have other green jackets for those guys, but there'll be a different shade of green. Buddy.
Okay, good deal.
We got to mix up the green jackets.
Okay, good deal.
And by the way, don't forget to bring your green jacket to the U.S. Open.
Mm-hmm.
I've encouraged all past champions to please do so.
Okay.
Boy, I tell you, the last three, the final four, anybody could win this tournament. And Alex is peg line 21 years old. Boy, he shoots straight as an arrow. But usually experience over youth prevails, and in this case, I think it has.
Right. So it's 10th through the 16th.
Of September.
Okay.
And, last year we had 286, and I'm just letting people know now, 310 is the maximum number of players we can have with 4 rounds during the day and 3 rounds at night using 17 tables on the floor.
Well, like I said, I already have it penciled off on my calendar. I can barely wait.
Well, it's only 6 months away, and it seems now with 2 a year, they come so fast, and it's a lot of fun for a lot of people, and I have a ball this week.
Oh, I could tell that you've been, well, of course you haven't slept much.
Well, I'll sleep next week.
Let's talk a minute just real quickly, because we gave everybody credit, but I wanted to say something about your son, Brady. Well, you want to talk about a dedicated, hard-working young man. He really doesn't sleep. I don't think I've ever been in this building that he wasn't here.
Well, my son, he'll be 24 this July. He's been working for me 7 or 8 years, and he's a father, proud father of a beautiful our granddaughter's a year and a half, Haley, and he's grown up quite a bit in the last couple of years. He's happily married, and he's doing an outstanding job. And one day, hopefully a long time from now, but he'll be running these events, and I think he'll do a fabulous job. And hopefully it'll be a long time from now. But he certainly has made my job easier this week.
Yeah, he's learning from his daddy.
Well, I want you to know that all of us players love you, Barry, and we appreciate what you've done. I have such great memories. When you had the tournament in your back room, I remember when a guy, if he caught a little bit of rail going in, it went brrrr and spit right out of the pocket. And then the next 5 minutes, it'd be dry in there.
Well, Grady, that room, certainly a lot of humidity from time to time, and if the wind was blowing off the ocean towards that back door, you couldn't make a ball.
A lot of memories in that room.
Yes, it is, buddy. I tell you, I miss that room, and it was just a business decision, and you can't replace the memories, of course, of that awesome room where the U.S. Open started in 1976. But my only location is 21,000 square feet. It's has a wonderful atmosphere. The tournament room alone has 17 tables. Entirely, it's 50, and we also have a couple of gin tables. The police department gave me permission. I mean, there's nothing wrong with playing gin. They said, yeah, we play gin. I said, look, there's no poker, no blackjack. We're just playing gin like checkers or chess. And they went, oh, yeah, okay, no problem.
I'm wondering how he's going to get on this 2-ball. But I want to say something. I don't know how to solve the dilemma that exists because Bowman and Mizrak both think they're the best gin players in the world.
Well, they're both very egotistical, and they've played countless hours of gin. And I don't know who's ahead, but they just like to annoy each other.
Now he's going to break up this 2-ball is what he's going to do. That's a good shot. Well, he didn't break it up enough to run out if he gets a ball in hand, I don't think.
Oh, as you know,
Well, he got ball in hand will sure help if he could get ball in hand. Getting ball in hand playing this guy's tougher than boiled hoot owl.
Boiled hoot owl.
Boiled hoot owl.
look at this.
I thought I'd heard everything in the world. That's a first for me.
Well, he's a kicker. He's the greatest kicker of, I think, in the game today. And although Bustamante, I missed a shot last night, made a 2-rail kick shot, pocketed the ball and got shape on the 5. And Danny James from Joss and Whitney Beanie said it could have been the greatest shot they've ever seen in their lives. And I missed it, and it wasn't on tape either. But the Filipinos are great players.
Oh, he's got to play for the combination here on the 4-ball, I believe. I think I just shoot this in the corner with no English and come out a few inches, and then you have about the right angle to make the combination, just like this.
Yeah, he hit it perfect. Ralph is a solid
He's
player.
been playing good this week.
I tell you, a lot of guys are picking him. I mean, he's experienced, he's cool, he's calm, he's tough. The Germans, I mean, everybody has their own different ways of doing things, but the German guys, I'll tell you, they're just tough. They grind it out.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a
Yeah,
call
we
here.
never got rid of Hitler.
Well, he might still be alive, I don't know. But I know there's a lot of people looking for him if he is. I think he's gone, thank God.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that because I'm Jewish. I mean, I think the whole world hated him, or not, everybody but the Germans.
Oh, everybody hated him.
He had a lot of followers.
You've heard about the queer German, haven't you?
No, well, I got a feeling we're going to.
Adolf Hitler. I'm sorry, this tape is now R-rated. What's he going to do here,
Well,
buddy?
I almost asked, controlling the 2-ball as he made that combination was tough.
Well, he looks like he's got a choice of corner pockets. I think he's going to play in the left-hand pocket.
Boy, this is really risky. You got to
It
be
is.
careful that there isn't a race to the pocket because the cue ball goes that way too.
Well,
missed
he
it.
missed the ball, but I may have gotten away with it.
No,
I don't
Efren
think so.
can go rail first. This is an easy shot.
Well, I tell you, it's tough to beat Efren twice, and if he happens to win this match, we have a long way to go. Earl's guys will have his hands full regardless of who he plays tonight.
I don't believe he missed that ball.
He missed it.
Well, he raised up. And,
He missed that.
When you raise up, it's not good. And you see great players do it. And I teach my students, a few people that I teach, that you have to stay down on every shot.
Well, there, I think the cue ball just floated over, hit it with a high ball, and it just kind of just floated down underneath it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he missed it too, as Grady said.
It was an easy rail first. Now for Ralf Souquet, 4-6 is infinitely more delicious than 3-7.
Yeah, and he'll be breaking the balls.
Right.
Grady, everybody's talking about your new book.
Well, I'm glad. I went to a lot of trouble to try to get it finished.
And I tell you, from what I've read, you said it like it is. And,
Well, I always do that.
And it's really quite interesting. As a matter of fact, Scott was reading some excerpts from your book and this week, and I can't wait to read it myself.
Well, thanks for the nice comments, Barry. I can use more of that.
And my son's tickled pink. I believe you autographed a copy for him, and thanks for teaching him some more tricks of the trade too, Grady.
Well, I love Brady. He's a good kid,
Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do with him right now. I'll tell you, he's come a long ways.
There's been a little gossip going about. You seem to be with a different cutie, like every 3 hours, a different one. I don't think I've seen you with the same one twice.
I'm sorry, what was that? A different what?
Never mind.
A different.
All right, anyway,
we talking about cues or?
No,
Oh.
we're supposed to stick to the match. I should not have said that. All right, Ralph has to have this game, in my view, to have a chance to get back in this match. That's a good shot.
I hate this shot. You get right straight in there, and then all you can do is just pull it back a little bit. Oh, he had an angle. That's perfect.
Well, it's deceptive.
I like that shot.
Yeah, it's deceptive up here in the booth. Sometimes you don't get the exact angle. All right. 6-4, advantage Reyes.
Number 10 trails the match 6 games to 4.
No, that wasn't what we said. Didn't want you talking about girls. This is the second time he didn't want you talking about girls on this table.
I know. I mean, Brady was supposed to something about that, and when he said he had a different, I thought he said Q.
Okay. Let's see if Ralph can put together a first-rate break. And I don't mind admitting it just won't take 15 seconds that I've been chastised for referring to girls, but that's not new. I've been talking about it for 30 years. No, I quit. I'm just, all right, here we go. It's 6-4, that's all.
Well, there's 3 things that make the world go around. Money, women, and pool.
That's right. Not necessarily in that order.
Pat, you ought to like that.
Yeah, let's stick to the pool.
Yeah, right down. The party's tonight, though.
He did not make a ball.
He came up dry. Righty, dry.
And the 1 goes in the side or the corner. Now this one, I kind of like the side pocket, and I like pulling the cue ball over to the right side of the 2 ball.
Right.
Just like this. All he has
He's
to do
going
is
in
make
the corner. He's going to the corner.
Oh, is he? Okay.
No, he's not. He's going to the side. It looked like he was going to the corner.
Well, that looks pretty easy there. Now all he has to do is not get straight in on the 3 ball, and he'll be in business.
Yeah, you got straight in, but...
Well, this is tough because if he draws the cue ball back, he risks getting behind the 8 or getting too much angle on the 4.
Or getting in the side.
Yeah, there's a lot of things can happen.
He's going to drive back about 4 inches.
Yep, that was a good shot.
Yep.
I will let you guys get back to work. I have to finish my notes for tonight's presentation.
Wow.
So
thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me, and I look forward to seeing everybody in September.
Okay.
Okay, Barry,
Thank
we
you,
will
buddy.
be
Well,
here.
again, thanks for staging this great event.
Thank you, Grady.
He's got a pretty good angle here. He could actually play position for either pocket.
Yeah, his choice. Well, he came on down with it, didn't he?
Yeah, well, that's a good shot. Now, do you like playing the 7 in the same pocket as the 6?
Yep. Yep. I think it's tight coming in here with it, you know.
Yeah, I don't think he can do that. He may go 2 rails around the 9. That's what he's looking at.
Yeah. Oh, he chose not to do that.
Well, this is okay too. And again, he can play it in the side or the corner. I kind of like the side because I don't like where the cue ball goes naturally if he plays the 7 in the corner. Okay, that was all right. Good shot. Low left English over to the side rail and back. Good shot. And barring the unpredictable, our score is going to read 7 games to 4. Advantage Reyes, and we'll get some ACCUSTAT averages for you forthwith.
Number 11 leads the match 7 games to 4.
.937, .907, an incredibly well played match.
Both players over 900. A lot of matches don't go that way. It's tough to find two benches, but they're both over 900.
That's true.
I saw Efren beat Earl twice, and Earl was over 920 both times.
Now, where do
He
you
beat him
like
two
to?
times from the winner's from the loser side.
Where do you like to be here, buddy? Here's a 4-ball. Now here's a 3-ball. Where do you want to be on that 3-ball to get positioned on that 4?
Well, I like to be about where the spot's at.
Okay.
That's pretty good right there.
Yeah, sure is.
Now, the only problem with this shot is he has to be leery of the 7 because he has to pull it that way. You can always play position for the 6. That's the way I like to play it there.
That's a good shot.
Now, do you play it in the side or play it in the corner?
Well, it depends on whether he can. He doesn't want to be straight in on the 6. That's the only way he can get in trouble here.
Right.
I think he can just stop the ball and play the side. Now he can play his patented 2-rail position shot with high left.
You think he'll play high left or straight across?
Well, I think he'll follow this. I might be wrong.
He likes that shot, doesn't
Yes, he does.
he? He sure does.
Well, he hardly ever misses it, so.
Oh, he's the best inside cue ball player that I've ever seen. He just constantly hits with inside English. I've never seen him miss a ball because of inside English.
No, I haven't either.
I've seen him miss balls, but not for that reason, you know.
Right. Well, if things keep going as they are, we could have a rematch between Reyes and Strickland for the title to this prestigious event.
Yep.
Good shot. Eight to 4. Reyes.
Reyes won for 12 after 12 games. The score is Mr. Reyes 8, Mr. Souquet 4.
Well, you know, Ralph hasn't really done anything wrong. That one rail first on the 2-ball.
Well, I'll tell you one thing he's doing wrong.
What's that?
He's sitting in that chair.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
It's awful hard to win any game sitting in that chair.
That's very true.
Look at him. Look at it. Well, picture's worth 1,000 words in it.
Yeah.
He's a gentleman. Ralph, he doesn't change his expression much. Hard fought. Tough cookie. You're not getting many opportunities now.
Well, here's a shot. I'll show you what I think is going to happen here. I don't believe he can draw that back. I think he's going to try to make it with a lot of left English and go 1, 2, and over here with the cue ball.
I think he's dead straight.
Or he can, or he could bank the 1. That's another possibility.
I believe he's going to draw it straight back. I think he's dead straight. If he can draw it right back where the cue ball's at now, he'll be in good shape.
Okay.
He was dead straight on it now. I think he'll try to hit the 7.
Well, does he have a full pocket? I believe the 9 blocks part of that pocket.
I think he's got quite a bit of pocket.
Okay.
He has another shot here, though. He can play safe and play the 9 with the cue ball if he wanted to. That's one of his options. But another shot here is just play the cue ball up against the back of the 3.
Yeah.
And that's another shot. Ooh.
Well, I'll show you the kick I like here. Doesn't mean that's what he's going to take. I like going 1, 2, and trying to make this up here, or get the cue ball down in there somewhere.
Well, the last time Ralph done something like that, though. Last time he done something like that, he kicked like this, and he hit the back of the ball, knocked it out here. The cue ball followed it, and he never got a rail.
That's right. I remember the shot.
He didn't hit it quite hard enough to get a rail because, as a rule, what they're trying to do when they kick the back of the 2 is to nudge him up close to the 5 and knock that up to the end rail.
Well, I would hit this with some speed.
Yeah, I would too.
Give myself a chance to win at least.
My kicking game needs some work.
Why? I always thought you were a great kicker.
I used to kick real good, but not anymore.
Do you ever practice it?
Nah, never did practice it. I've never practiced my kicking game. So he tried to kick right 2 rails behind it like that,
Yeah.
hit it full, and maybe knock it up table and get up behind the 5.
He can bank this ball or he can play it straight in.
Which would you do, Grady?
Well, I think he's got to just shoot it straight in the side and use a little right-hand English. Now you can draw this too and go down to the end rail and back up like this.
He may not have a shot here.
Right, I know he might.
I think he doesn't have a shot.
Well, if he doesn't, he might be able to hit enough of the 3 to play the billiard on the 9. But he's not hesitating, so I guess maybe he's got enough room.
Well, he had plenty of room. Huh.
That was a nice shot. Good shot. Now he can draw back on either side of the 8 here, I think. Or go one rail just as good.
Now he has to draw it back up.
Yeah, draw it back about a foot.
Or stop.
Or stop. Yeah, a lot of times I stop, especially if it's tough, slow equipment, because if you get the wrong angle, it becomes tough to get perfect on the 9. Well, it's not hard to go up to the other end of the table and back.
Right.
This is fine. He's got a perfect angle. He can follow this with no English and go one rail right down to the end rail. Just like this, which is going to put him ahead 9 games to 4. And for Souquet, he's not getting very much to shoot at, is he?
Souquet wins game number 13 and now leads the match 9 games to 4.
Well, no reason for Efren to change his break position. He's found reasonable success.
Yeah. There it went.
He's going to be snookered
Now
here.
he's going to have to push. As they say in Indiana, we got to push.
Well, I'll show you where I like pushing here, and then I'd be interested in your view. I like pushing here for the kick shot on the 2 ball. And if I'm told to take it, I'm going to come over here with some right-hand English. Try to hit the bottom of the 2, knocking it this way, and the cue ball either here or here and here to give myself a chance to get distance between the balls.
Well, it's pretty tough to push there. Because if you push to hit it, then you're automatically hooked. I mean, if you push out where you can hit it, you're automatically hooked. Right?
Yeah, but I think it's pretty easy just to push it over about the diamond there by the
Yeah,
5
he
ball.
might be able to see the edge of it. He's thinking about going right up in that corner up there. Getting as close to the end rail as he can. I don't particularly like that, but
Well, you and I are both agreed that you don't like to let good players see the whole ball. They practically always take the shot.
Yeah, I don't like to push out to shoot. He's pushing to kick, but he's pushing down here to kick. No, that's a bank.
Mr. Souquet has the option.
No, it's not really.
Well, really, now he left it where,
He left it where it's really tough.
yeah.
About the only thing he's got here is shoot it straight in the side, and I don't think he wants to fool with that. Why not bank it across the corner?
That's a pretty good shot.
Go ahead and shoot at it. Play position. You know what I mean? Play position for the lower left-hand corner. You shoot it. Well, it's just too late. Here he goes. He's shooting across the corner. No?
$39-78 ball, Souquet Reyes.
Pocketed, yeah.
Why don't you show us, buddy, what you had in mind?
I think to bank it right here. Play position with the cue ball to this area. I mean, just go ahead and try to make it in this pocket. Hit it hard enough to play that shot. Play position to right there.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Because there's no great safety here anyway.
No, there's a real good chance of getting safe anyway. See, the
Well,
only
he's
thing,
not-
only thing wrong with it, he should have shot to make it.
Well, he's not going to like where he ends up here.
Yeah.
Efren is going to bank this two ball back down here. The cue ball here and over in here. He's got this and these two balls to
Right.
put the cue ball behind.
Well,
And this is a one pocket type shot, buddy. Don't you like using left English on this baby?
Yeah.
That'll kind of kill the cue ball.
Yeah.
Just like this. And he's got the World's Fair to put the cue ball behind.
That's what you get for not shooting at the hole.
Right.
But he's got a two-wheel kick at it.
Oh, the 9 blocks part of it, though. So he can't make a thick hit on it. Yeah, he's going to have to go 2 rails, but he's going to have to try to hit the high side of the 2 ball. Well, he needs to make a good hit here and have a chance to get safe or make the ball and run out. He needs to get back in this match, and that starts with recording a 1-game victory, and that's a nice shot.
Well, that's a beautiful shot if he just stayed out of the hole up there.
Oh, that's
if he
awfully
just
hard
stayed
luck.
out of the hole, yep.
Awfully hard luck.
Reyes has the ball.
A simple 2-9 combination is going to be 10-4.
Right, there's the mayor.
The mayor of Chesapeake.
Yep. I think they may be coming up here.
Well, could very well be.
There's the combo nation.
Yep, 10-4 rate is.
Reyes winning game number 14 after 14 games. The score of Mr. Reyes 10, Mr. Souquet 4.
10-4.
That was a tough break to scratch there. He made a really good shot.
Made a wonderful shot. He just happened to get the wrong nip. Nipped it.
These knowledgeable audiences, they know their pool here in the Tidewater area, don't they? All these years of watching the best players in the world play 9-ball. They recognize a good safety, a good kick shot, great position shot. Oh, look at that nice shot. multicolored cluster.
Hmm.
I don't know why we can't get that on regular TV. It shows up great on the monitor.
Yeah. Yes, it does. Well, okay, Ralph, your turn.
Well, this is his last hurrah, probably, and I don't know that this cuts easily in the side, and if not, the bank's a bit off angle, too.
Now, don't forget, we're playing a race to 13. The race to 13 scores 10-4.
He might be able to, he's looking at it. I guess it goes in the side. Well, if so, I kind of like staying above the 2-ball rather than messing around trying to go below it some kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
I like maybe just coming over around the area of the 4-ball or a little short of it.
That's a tough shot right here.
Oh, of course it's tough, yeah. Especially when you're trailing.
Especially if you hit it with inside English.
Well, he's going to have to do that, probably. Good shot, good shot.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, this is not easy. Getting from the 3 to the 4. He's got to play position for the side pocket for the 4-ball. And the closer he can be to the 3-ball, the easier that is. Well, he wants to apply a little right-hand English. And you know what I like here, buddy, is kind of a center ball. I don't want it to follow, and I want to go out and just go to the side of the 8-ball. Like this. Good shot.
Yeah. He wants it to stop now.
He's going to have to roll this, I think.
Yeah, I don't like rolling it.
Well, I don't either, but what choice does he have?
He has no choice. I still don't like rolling it. He doesn't have any choice. He's got to roll it. No, he's not going to roll it. He needs an angle anyway.
Well, maybe he's a little straighter than I think. Oh, okay, good. Nice shot.
He needed a little angle anyway.
Yeah, I thought he had to cut it. One rail back for the 6-ball. Now, this is tough. The 7 doesn't pass the 9. So he's going to have to play the combination or go 3 rails with inside English. You can't go 2 rails with draw because the 8's in the way. Maybe. So.
Right. No, it is. You're right.
What do you like here? Just going ahead and playing for the combo?
I like getting a little straighter in on the 6 to start with.
Oh, right. Exactly. That's.
Yeah. He's got to go 3 rails, doesn't he?
Well, that's what I would do, but.
No, he's coming below. I don't know what he's doing.
He's coming back for the combination, I think.
That's a nice shot right there.
Oh, that was a lot harder than it looked.
Yes, it was.
That was a great shot. And now he's in business. Just make the 8-ball. And he's going to edge a little closer, and our score is going to be 10-5 Reyes.
After 15 games, the score is Mr. Reyes 10, Mr. Souquet 5.
Here's the ACCUSTATS numbers, courtesy of Pat Fleming and the entire staff.
After 15 games, it's Reyes 10, Souquet 5.
Oh, there's a nice view of Scott Smith racking the balls. 923 for Souquet, 941 for Reyes. That's an incredibly well-played match. And for Souquet to be shooting 923 and to be behind 5 games is a little rough.
Check them out, baby.
Now he's going to break from the same place Efren has been using.
He hit him too hard, but he made one anyway. Does he have a shot? He can hit it, I believe.
Well, he's got a shot at the combination, that's all. But these kind of off-angle combinations, I think, are bad business.
Yeah, I think you play safe here. You just shoot it into the 7, like cue ball back up past the 3.
Right. Well, I'm pretty sure he's got that. It looks to me like he can at least hit his left side of the 1 ball. Well, he wants to shoot, apparently.
Well, he's down 10-5. You know, he knows that he's not going to win 5 games ducking. He's got to shoot.
He's got other options. The safety you selected is certainly a viable choice.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I don't like this especially because you can't control a 1 ball. Where's the 1 ball go? You don't know where the 1's going to go here.
All right, I play safe. I don't even think about this combination. I duck.
Well, he turned out all right. But that's what it was really fraught with peril. He could have ended up behind the 3.
It can still end up bad.
Well, he can draw this or follow it. If he hits it easy enough to miss the 3, he can go down to the end rail and out. Or he can draw it, but over the 4 ball.
If he hits the 3, he's done.
He's barely scraped it.
Boy.
That was a nice shot.
Yes, it was. Good shot.
And he hit it easy enough so that the high English took quickly.
Yeah, good for him. He made a good shot.
He's got a nice angle here. Perfect. Low right English.
Yeah.
Good shot. Good shot. I like just playing the 4 ball in the corner here.
Yeah.
I'd like to get a little bit of an inverted angle so I can cut the 4 ball to my right. He's going to go over here and look. That's the angle he also would prefer, I suspect. That's the ideal angle.
Yeah.
Just make the 4 ball. Low left English. Cue ball has to go to his left. Good shot, good shot. Now just the middle of the table somewhere is okay here for the 8 ball. Now this is interesting. Efren would follow this and Buddy Hall would draw it.
I would definitely draw it.
And I think Souquet is going to do it a la Buddy Hall. Good shot.
That's the way I would play it right there.
All right, our score is going to be 6 games to 10. A disadvantage for Souquet.
number 16. He now trails the match 10 games to 6.
I shot a 937 once, and Siegel beat me 11-4. I remember that.
937 got beat 11 to 4.
Got beat 11-4. Yeah, when I hear Souquet, he's probably in the 930s now, and he's trailing pretty handily. 941, 934.
Wow, that's a couple of very, very high stats right there, fellas.
Yeah. Well, usually when a guy's shooting in the 930s, he's not going to be down, and if he is, it's only a game.
I saw Efren beat Earl twice at a tournament down in Georgia. He had to beat him 2 times on the loser side. Earl shot 920 plus both matches and lost both matches. He outshot him on the Accu-Stats and lost both matches.
Well, that's not usually the case.
No.
Usually those numbers are pretty reflective of the final score.
Right. I know that.
Well, he did not make a ball.
He got lucky, though.
Yep, he sure did. Boy, he broke them good, too. A good solid hit on the one ball. A cue ball in the middle of the table. Got a little kiss to end up where it now reposes.
Right down level, have 2 divisions next year.
Oh, really? In
Metropolis.
Yeah.
If this first one
You
works
thinking
out.
about having banks and 9-ball?
Or one pocket
Or
9-ball.
pocket 9-ball. Well, that'd be wonderful.
I'm kind of leaning toward one pocket. Yeah.
Well, your tournament's running in conjunction with a nice local festival, right?
Right. Exactly. They have a encampment where thousands of people show up.
Why don't you tell our legions of loyal ACCUSTAT viewers about that sign that used to be on, on the sign, or what it used to say on the sign going into
Well, they
Metropolis?
used to welcome everybody to Metropolis, and they said home of world champion 9-ball player Buddy Hall. And that was a sign that was coming into our city. And now this came up, and they wanted me, since I was a local boy there, to do a tournament for them. And they wanted at the same time the encampment and the Superman Festival and all that. So we got a tournament now called the Superman Classic. And hopefully it turns out to be a real good event, because it can possibly grow every year. In the city of Metropolis, the Chamber of Commerce is the ones that they're the ones bankrolling the whole deal. So I've got a city behind a pool tournament.
Well, I, for one, am looking forward to it. All right. Now, do you like taking this shot? Boy.
Yeah, I take it before I give it. I just thin the one and go back over to the other side.
Well, this is a hard shot here, though. We're going to change tapes. We'll rejoin you real quickly. I believe I'd pass this shot. I think you can lose with this shot and you can't win with it. It's very tough to get to snooker your opponent with this hit.
How about this?
Well,
How about that?
that was some
How about
shot. That was some shot. Well, I see what I like here, and I'd be interested in your perspective, buddy. I think you can go one rail and right between this 4-8 and just might as well go ahead and try to make it.
Well, I don't see anything. What I see is not much better. I just might have kicked 2 rails at it, try to make a big ball out of it. I just try to hit it. But he's looking at your shot. He's going 1 rail. But that pocket down there is like a third. If you hit it, you've got like a 1 in 3 chance of knocking it in the hole there, actually. About a 1 in 3, because the pocket's about a third the size of the rails there coming in at that angle. I wouldn't even shoot at it, so. He can't shoot because the tit's sticking out. He can't shoot that shot. Now he's got to go 2 reels. Making a big ball out of it. He wants to make sure he hits it.
Well, that's not bad.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Well, this is a tough shot here. Boy.
It depends here. I might would hit this ball full in the face and just draw it back to the end.
I was looking at that, and well, I don't know that he can. I'll tell you what I like here. I like your shot, and let's see what he selects. Buddy's talking about drawing it here. I kind of like maybe drawing it here, or here. It looks like the one won't travel as far if he does that.
Well,
but I really don't know what else he's got here, buddy. He's using a high ball.
yeah, he's thinking about a high ball going around 3 reels trying to get behind something. You're going to end up leaving him a shot. It's a 9 if you're not careful. I'd hit it full of face just like that. Maybe cut it just a hair and draw it straight back.
Okay.
And he's seeing that the one ball's going to hit the side rail and the end rail. He's going to draw that. He's going to draw it straight back, I think. No, he's spinning it around. Pretty good shot.
Yeah, that was a very well thought out, intelligent shot.
But if you can do all that, why not hit it hard enough to go all the way to the end?
Well, he tried to. He had to make a thick hit, though, on it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now, I don't think he can comfortably hit this thin enough to send the cue ball to the end rail and back up to the other end of the table. And if he did, he might leave a shot on the 1-9. I might consider just going for the 1-7 combination here, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's thinking about playing 1 off the 9. All this, he thinks all this exotic stuff, or maybe playing it, just barely missing the 9 and kissing it off the 7. Going 3 reels with the cue ball. That's what he's thinking about. He's going to play it 1 reel off the 7, play 3 reel position for the 2. He was trying to miss the 9. He wasn't trying to hit the 9. He was trying to miss the 9 and hit the side rail, kiss it off the 7, and go around table.
I'll tell you what I'm doing here. I'm not messing around with this. I'm going to go 1, try to hit the outside of the 1. Maybe the 7 goes, maybe the 9 hits the 7 and it goes, and I'm going to try to make that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Why not? Anything's okay from here. Anything's better than what he's got.
Well, he can go to the end rail and have an easy hit on it, but
Well, I might would go that way then. If he can have an easy hit. I wouldn't even look at that.
but he doesn't have. No, I wouldn't either. But he doesn't have much chance to win going to the end rail.
Yeah, he got to hit it to have any chance. But I believe I would assure myself I would make sure I hit it. That's first and foremost.
Well, going around a 3, you're pretty assured of hitting it. That's not a very difficult kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's looking at. Hitting the outside or the high side of it. I think that's his best chance to win this particular game.
Yeah.
Just like this. Nice shot.
You think that was a good one? Watch this one.
Well, he's going to play safe here, I believe.
He's got to play safe. Isn't that hard? I mean, you make a great shot. There's no reward.
Well, there's a reward. He's still at the table and can hit the ball. I mean, that.
Yeah.
But I like what he did there. He saw that was his best chance to win. And now, one of the problems here is that there's not a real easy safety here.
Right.
If I see the angle, he probably will shoot it differently, but if I see the angle correctly, what I like here is knocking a one ball. I'll show you here on the telestrator in a minute. Knocking the one ball here, one rail, and maybe put it out here, the cue ball behind the 5, and I get both balls out of play. I don't like trying to put the cue ball behind the 3 here.
Oh, probably if you knock it too close to that rail up there, he just kick it in. If you knock it up to the end rail.
Well, if he does kick it in, he's not going to have a shot on the 2 ball, because he's going to be coming in at quite an angle, cutting the ball.
He shot your shot.
Well,
now
I like
if he gets
that.
too close to the end rail, he got a kick.
Yeah.
That's fine like that. But had it got down a little farther, he'd have had a good shot. A good kick.
Yeah, no, but I like this.
Yeah, I do too.
Now, as opposed to being in the big ball favorable position for the kicker, this is in a terrible position. It takes a perfect hit. It doesn't go naturally 1 rail or 2 rails. You just have to kind of slug this, hope you get lucky.
Right. See, that can happen with it when it sticks off that rail like that.
Right,
That can happen.
Exactly, sure. Well, I've scratched thousands of times in my career off the back of one of those babies.
Yeah. Yeah, I did almost every tournament.
That's called an umbrella shot, where you go exactly 2 rails, and hit the back of the ball, and hopefully achieve some desired result. Of course, the desired result there wasn't to scratch.
Right. Huh. Harriman might not be a happy camper today. He had Bustamante 7 to nothing. I think he lost. I don't think he got to 10, did he?
No. Well, he made an amateur mistake, though. He conceded the 9 ball. And They took a game off of his side of the ledger.
Right.
I like going all the way down to the end rail here with the cue ball. All right, he's electing to play the 3 up the long rail, which is also fine. And he didn't want to be straight in. Wanted a slight angle. Now he didn't get a good angle.
No.
He's probably going to end up on the rail here. He's going to have to go forward, but he has to cut the 3 ball ever so slightly to his right, which pushes the cue ball over towards the rail a tad. He's just going to kind of punch this. Like that. Well, he's all right.
Sure.
Just has to stay down and follow through and pocket his 4 ball.
Yep.
He will have position for the 5 ball in the side pocket. Shot. Six ball in the corner. And a rather easy 8 and 9. He's going to get it closer, buddy. He's going to trail 7 games to 10, and that's certainly reachable.
Boy, it's real reachable. They can make a few balls on the break. The way these guys are playing, they're knocking balls right in the hole.
Souquet Reyes game number 17 after 17 games. The score is Mr. Reyes 10. Mr. Souquet 7 raises to 13.
He may have overtaken Efren in the average department. Ralph's going to take a short break, and we will too. We'll rejoin you very shortly. All right, here we go.
We're back in action.
Yeah, that we are.
943 for Souquet, 941 for Reyes. Man, that's the two highest ACCUSTATS I've ever seen with two players. Ah, you made one that time.
He's going to make 3 and
come up dry.
hell, the 4-ball took a turn. Now he's got problems here anyway, buddy. Even if he could see the 3-ball, this is a 5-8, and the 5 doesn't go up here. So anyway, he made 3 balls. He's going to have to roll out. Where do you like rolling to?
Boy. Oh boy, that's tough. That's tough. I don't know. I guess just roll out to the end rail.
Well, I'll tell you where I like here. I like right where he's looking at, right there.
But see, the 5-8 combination probably goes, and by the time it gets to the 5, the 4 is going to be out of the way. It goes in that side. I don't know. I just try to keep him from being able to make this.
Well, here's what my plan would be if I'm told to shoot it. I'm going to have the cue ball here. My plan would be to bank this one rail up in this range, the cue ball over here and just right down there. I wouldn't try any kind of thin hit on the 3-ball.
Right. I'd say that's probably what he'll do, Grady, because he can't afford to shoot. He can't shoot that shot right there. There's nowhere to go with it. You don't want to try to hit the rail between the 9 and the pocket, that's for sure.
I would love a cup of coffee, and let's see if I think we see Efren take this.
I'd like a cup of coffee too. There goes a waitress.
Mr. Reyes is the off.
Well, he didn't leave an angle where he can shoot my shot. He risks, he'd scratch if he does it now. This is a one-pocket shot, buddy. I shoot this when it's within an inch of the point, but he cuts the 3 here. The cue ball 1, 2, and up here in the nether regions of the pool table. Like this. Oh, he missed a whole ball.
He miscued, Grady.
Did he miscue?
He miscued. His cue stick jumped.
Mr. Souquet has a cue ball in hand. No balls will not accept the 9.
I think he miscued. Looked like he miscued.
Well, I'll tell you the angle I'd rather get on this ball. If I'm going to play to get on this 4-ball, I don't want over here anywhere. I want right about in here where I can shoot the 4-ball in here and draw the cue ball over into the 8 and 5. The only place the 5 goes is in the right-hand side pocket, though, I think.
Or might go down this corner.
Well, he looked at that.
Did he?
Yeah, and he wasn't happy.
What's wrong with just going right into it, setting this cue ball right there and going right into the 8 with the cue ball?
You mean when he makes the 3?
Right.
Well, that's hard to judge from that angle, though.
He's got cue ball in hand.
Yeah, I know. But it's still hard to judge, I think.
He's going to shoot the combination.
Well, I thought about that, too. This isn't the end
I
of
think this is the only way he can lose the game.
Well, I agree with you.
I think it's the only way he can lose the game and shoot this combination.
I mean, he'll probably make it, but he does risk losing the game if he does not.
I think it's the only way he can lose the game.
Okay.
Good shot.
8-10. And I would just, I would suggest that Souquet's ACCUSTATS are probably higher now than Reyes because of Reyes' scratch, and he just made a nice out. We'll have them for you in a little bit here.
That's Barry. He's passing out flowers now.
Well, is game number 19 coming up right now. Well, that was a rock solid hit.
Look at here. Look at here.
Well, he's going to get to within one game.
Yeah.
It's a pretty easy combination. Okay, 10-9.
He won 2 games in 3 shots.
Yeah.
Game number 19 fails in the match 10 games to 9.
Wow. Wow.
Hey, listen, is there any truth while we got a second here? And I don't want to get into a long-winded story. I heard that you and the Glove once set off for Nashville to gain country music stardom. Is there any truth to that?
False.
Okay.
No truth to that. But I'll tell you what the Glove and I did do. Back in the 70s, when NASA was doing all that, you know, had the big space program and all that stuff. And we sent them a telegram, told them if they found any alien life forms that played pool, we wanted first shot at them. And, you know, we came within, they said that we came within just a dot of getting a national response on that. We've still got the telegram.
I'll be darned. Now, do you like banking the 2 ball, playing the 9, playing safe? I don't think the 2 passes the 9. He's looking at it now, but I don't believe it goes.
I'd go ahead and play it anyway. I'd play the cue ball right up behind the 8. I'd play it.
All right, what are you going to do? Just send a cue ball, maybe try to go 2 rails back down behind the 6 and 8 in case you don't make it? That's one way of doing it. I don't
Just send the cue ball right up there behind the 8.
Well, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
2 rails. Just send it right on.
He wants to hit right before the right-hand side pocket with the cue ball. If he does, he
had a shot.
had a shot. Oh, okay. Well, buddy, I tell you what, this is going to become great here, the stuff of historical greatness, because he's in business here.
Yeah, he's in action.
The 6, if it passes the 8, he can. That's what he's looking at now. He can just kind of float down beyond, straight in on the 5 ball, and he can come out 1 natural rail for the 6 ball, and we're going to have a knotted up contest.
Well, both these guys have played great. They're playing better than Earl and Efren played. They're playing better than that match.
Yes, they are at the moment. That's a good shot. Now 2 rails out of the far left-hand corner towards the 7 ball.
Right.
I like it just above center ball, just a modicum of left-hand English. Just like that. Good shot. Got these a nice angle to punch out 1 rail towards the 8 ball. Well, this is some match, buddy.
Yes, it is.
I don't know when I've seen a better played match, as you alluded to a few seconds ago. And it's going to be 10-all, with Souquet preparing to break the balls.
And here we go.
Souquet wins game number 20 after 20 games. The match is tied 10 games apiece. It's a race to 13.
Let's see what they're shooting. I'd love to see the I'm guessing Souquet's up to 950, 960. Efren may have dropped a bit, maybe 910, 915.
Well, Efren hadn't made any mistakes. He's still 939. I
No, he
believe.
scratched. Remember, he miscued and scratched.
929, 953.
All right, 953 to 929.
That's great. That's good pool right there.
It most certainly is. Pool, 9-ball at the championship level. Boy, it seems like it was just a short while ago that Efren was putting this match away.
Yeah. He had him 10-4 or something, didn't he? 9-4.
That's what it was, 10-4, I believe.
Did he come up dry?
Yes, it was 10-4. And he did not make a ball on the break, but Efren has no shot. And he's going to have to be very careful where he rolls out to, buddy.
Yeah.
Now, if you roll out over there by the 8-ball, Souquet is going to take the shot. He's going to look over there, but I don't see any place that he can roll to that Souquet is not going to take the shot.
I don't either. This jump shot might be in order here.
Well, that's quite a distance, so. Well, if he could see the right side of the one, I see a shot. Right-hand English.
Watch
He may be able to make this. Look at this. He might have a keyhole to make this.
Boy, that's just hard luck right there.
Oh, that's real hard luck.
That's
Sure
just
is.
brutal right there.
That was a wonderful effort. So creative and intelligent on the part of the magician. And ends up with nothing. Well, a lot of ways to play this shot. He could play to make it, going rail first. He could go 2 rails. A lot of ways he could do this. If he goes 2 rails, he would want to hit underneath it, I believe, but I don't think that's what he's going to do. I think he's going to try to hit this thickly, low left English, and park Whitey down behind the 7. Well, he went the other way.
He played it exactly like that, though. That's
All right, that's
shot.
a nice shot, yeah.
He may be able to make the 6.
No, he can't make the 6. 6 is too high.
I don't know. I bet he looks at it.
Well, actually, he doesn't have much here.
I think he's got a shot at 6.
Okay, we'll see here.
No. He may double kiss the cue ball with the 1 and shoot the 1 right into the rail, right back into the cue ball. I believe he's got a shot that's 6. Now where it ends up, who knows?
This is a critical game. That's yeah. Look on the monitor there, buddy. That 1-6.
Looks like it's worth shooting at.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, he hit it too full.
Yeah.
And along came John. Look here. Ooh, he almost hooked him. That would have been too cold.
Well, he's got to go around the 6 or into the 6. And the 5-ball interferes with the bridging of the shots a little bit, where you can't really twist this around the 6 comfortably. I think maybe he just has to go all out to make it and let the cue ball go where it will.
You don't think he can control this
Well,
right there?
he probably can. He's looking at
hitting 3, isn't he?
yeah, but it doesn't look like it goes into the 3 if he doesn't draw the ball. It looks to me like it goes more towards a 2-rail scratch. But now, if he can draw it and miss the 6, that'd be wonderful. Yeah, that's a good shot. Does the 2 go by the 7, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
I don't know if it does scores 10-10. You've just been beat 6 in a row.
Well, that's a good point.
It's awful hard for me to make it go by at that point.
Oh, what are you talking about? You're one of our all-time great shot makers.
Here lately, I'm my all-time favorite feint artist.
No, you most certainly are not that. Well, if I'm going to shoot, I like hitting this with a nice medium speed and making the cue ball go over to the left-hand far side rail and back out towards the 3 a little bit.
Yeah, you just play it. You just shoot.
Right. That's what he's doing.
He's
That's nice.
a high cue ball.
That's a good shot.
So I don't know why you do all that, though. Why would you do all that?
Well, I don't know, because he's Efren. This is one of his better shots, too. Power, 1 rail out. Oh, he didn't have a better angle than I thought.
Yep. No. Do you draw it up the rail?
Well, I like letting the spin float me down towards the 6 ball and just staying to the right side of the spot.
Yeah.
Well, you know, little cue ball movement,
Yeah.
a couple of feet like this. I mean, that's got to be, well, it went a little farther to his left than he would like, but this is an easy shot.
He may have shoot just left-handed.
Oh, he can reach this, can't he?
I don't know.
He's got a pretty good stretch.
Yeah.
Now, this is not a bad angle. You just don't hit it hard enough to risk scratching if it's that angle. I think he can draw this back to the end rail, though, if I see it correctly.
He almost hit the point. He overcuts the 7 a little bit.
Yeah.
Pretty nice out, though, under the conditions.
Oh,
but
certainly. That was a beautiful out. And he
Under
goes
those-
ahead 11 to 10.
under those conditions, that was a super out.
Mr. Reyes wins game number 21 after 21 games. The score is Mr. Reyes 11, Mr. Souquet 10.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better semifinal match. It's close, beautifully played. Now, Earl broke from the other side of the table. Both of these combatants are using the side that Efren is now breaking from.
I remember Earl tried it one time from over here, and then he went right back the other way.
This ball banks, but boy, you have to make a good hit to do it. I think he'd be better advised to play safe. And I see a safety I like. Now, whether he'll use it or not, I don't know. I like bringing the cue ball either 1, 2 and behind the 2, or 1 rail behind the 2, and just knocking the 1 ball down the table.
You don't like just shooting at this?
Well, to get position on a 2-ball, he's going to have to follow this.
Right.
I like the shot, but I don't know whether he'll shoot it or not. The safety's 100%. I mean, I think you got to do that.
Yeah.
Plus, the 8 and 9 are a little tied up and everything. Well, I like shots that you can do 100% of the time. That bank was off angle, and as you suggested a few moments ago, in this battle conditions, I think it's a tough shot. Yeah. Now, this is tough, too.
Yeah, well, he's got a 2-reel kick at it. He can hit it 2 reels.
Well, if he goes the way the inside of the ball, like he's looking at there, I like to draw it just a tad with my right English.
Right. Here,
I like to go ahead and...
You hit it right here with a little bit of low right. So
right,
the cue ball
exactly.
comes in sharp and try to hit this ball full.
And the reason I especially like Buddy's approach to that, if he goes the other way, the 4-ball blocks part of the 2-rail kick, and the 1-rail kick, it's awfully easy to go around that ball.
Yeah. Just draw it just lightly with low right. I think.
Oh, yeah, I like that shot, too. Gives you a lot of extra chances, too. The one could go on the side. You could billiard the 4-ball in the pocket.
A lot of people opening up cokes around the room. Do you hear them plop, 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 plop?
No, is that right?
Mm-hmm. I heard like 3 in a row.
Well,
Timmy Scruggs over there makes a great cue.
he
Look at him
sure
sitting
does.
over there.
Yeah, great guy, Timmy.
Yeah, oh man, he's a Cadillac. You got to draw it, Ralph.
Got to draw it. Now, see that? Absolutely, you must draw it.
Have to draw it.
This should put the magician on the hill. The biggest problem. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. Now, he's still got to deal with that 8-ball. And aside from the 8-ball, he's got not too much of a problem here.
I'll tell you what I might consider doing right here, putting a combination on the 4 right now.
Well, you sure could do that. Well, I just roll forward here and play it in the side. There's no reason to get cute. Now you got an angle where he's going to go between the 7-ball and the side rail.
It would have been sweet if he could have got an angle where he could come underneath the 9 and kick it out of there.
Yes, indeed.
But he has to come to the other side of the table. Now he has to come to this side.
Yeah, just like that. Good shot. Now he's got a nice angle here, buddy, to get above the 5-ball where he can go 1 or 2 rails to the end rail, break the 9 out. He'll have position on the 7 on the side. Just like this. Good shot.
Yeah, that'd be a shot. Your 2 rails go big right in behind it.
Well, he's a little straighter than he wanted to be. That's what he's grimacing about.
Yeah.
But he can still do the job.
Yeah, I'd still do it. I'd do it if I had to shoot it left-handed.
Well, you play awfully well left-handed.
Well,
So
he
does
does,
Efren.
too.
So does Efren. There's a nice shot of Ralf on the monitor. Yeah, a combination like that is awfully missable. I sure am not going to play for that unless I just have to.
Right.
He's afraid of getting stuck on the rail if he goes 2 rails into the 9.
He's trying to get an angle to play position between them.
Well, he didn't get it unless he plays the 7 in the corner.
Yeah, cue ball hit the spot and rocked back straight in, too.
Well, he could play the 7 in the far right-hand corner if he wanted to with a little right English and come 1 rail over there. Or he could play for the bank. Well, he got about as good as you can get on this. But this shot here, you know, I like to go rail first with the 8 rather than cut the 8 into the 9.
Now, this whole game, this is not what he wanted to do.
No,
this is not what he was planning to do.
You and I talked about it. No,
I mean,
absolutely
he may live with it, he may deal with it, but this is not what his plan was.
Well, he did it, though. That's a good shot. Okay, 12-10, Mr. Reyes on the hill.
22 is won by Mr. Reyes after 22 games. The score is Mr. Reyes 12, Mr. Souquet 10. It's a race to 13.
I would very much like to see what they're shooting now, too. Probably still well up in the 900s. Let's talk about how to order this or any of the other great ACCUSTAT products. You have merely to dial 1-800-828-0397.
Ask for Pat's catalog when you dial that number, too.
I always tell people that he's got a great catalog dating back to the 80s with tournaments. And he's got straight pool, 9-ball, 1-pocket, banks, ladies, 3-cushion billiards.
Well,
here's the ACCUSTAT average. Oh, look at this, 931 and 932. Now, buddy, this looks like a pretty easy rack here. He's got a perfect angle on the 2-ball. Well, it wasn't a perfect angle, but he's okay. Yeah, it's all over here. The 4 and the 5 up the other end of the table, close to each other. The 6 goes in the side, and 7, 8, and 9, no special problem. Well, you can't fault. I mean, I'm not giving him the rack. I mean, stranger things have happened, but in all probability, he's out here.
you can just about give it to him. These guys, from here, they get out.
Oh, sure.
But like you said, you see things happen. Like right there, he come up short on that ball.
Well, I would play to play the 6 in the corner here. I wouldn't get cued at all. I'd just go right over to that side rail and out a few inches and play the 6 in the corner.
He wanted to go forward.
Yeah, but he can't. So
No.
that's what I'd do. I'd take my time. And looks like he's drawing the ball. Okay, that's okay too. Now he's perfect. He stopped the ball. 7, 8, 9. Are we going to do an interview? Okay. It would take a miracle now for Ralph to get back to the table, but he played splendidly. Had a little more degree of cut than I thought. Buddy, I want to say what an honor it is to work with you again. And,
Grady, it's always a pleasure, bud.
well, it's all mine. I'm glad that this particular commentary finds you in good spirits and relatively happy and so forth.
Fat and sassy.
Well, I didn't say that. You did.
That's what.
At any rate, the finals of this great event are going to feature Earl Strickland and Efren Reyes.
A rematch.
Yeah, that indeed.
And the winner of it, of the next match, will have a free entry next year into the Masters.
Well, it's been a lot of fun, buddy, and very professional and enjoyable. And with these nice thoughts in mind, let's tell everybody good evening.
Good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take about a 15-20-minute break. We need to clear the room. We're going to freshen up. We're going to have a little fun. This year's kind of run band. Right there? Okay.